going on, everyone? It's Brandon with Koji Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. In this video, we're comparing the mega Miami Cuban Link 11.5 millimeters versus the massive 12 millimeter rope. Why? Because I haven't made a YouTube video in over a month, and these types of videos are like layups for me. So it's to get my feet wet again. Or if you're a big baller looking for a big chain or a left tackle in the NFL looking for that subtle look, this is the type of review video for you. With that being said, let's get started. Making this video, working with these chains, it just gains that extra appreciation for the overall quality, no matter what the size is, but because these are so big, they jump out at you like when I used to be like, smash that like button. And you get to see the overall quality, the diamond cuts on a 12 millimeter rope, the shine, how it flashes and dashes. And then with the 11.5 millimeter Miami Cuban Link, the high polished, smooth surfaces. Again, the quality should be the same no matter if it's a 1 millimeter or a 12 millimeter, but because they are bigger and large, it's just, you get to see it. So I really appreciate that. Working with these size chains is just something that I experienced while making this video. Now let's get into this review. In my hand, we have the 12 millimeter rope versus the 11.5 millimeter Miami Cuban Link. I thought this would be cool because both these are mega chains, different, and I have different recommendations on how to wear these chains, but relatively the same gram weight as well, something around 240 grams, which is heavy. Both these 24 inches in length. And what the one thing with the rope is they stick, because it is rounded, this is gonna apply no matter what the width is. They stand up a little taller, so I'll put a angle of the rope side by side with the Miami Cuban Links so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The Miami Cuban Links, they're thick links and very tight. That's why the weight is about the same. But overall, when you're thinking or considering a mega size rope chain, you gotta understand that chain is gonna sit pretty high or out on your chest because of the overall thickness. On my neck, I got the 12 millimeter 24 inch rope chain. Now, when we're talking about a rope chain of this size, you're really flexing, guys. Don't try to tuck this thing in at work. It's not gonna work. I'll show a B-roll of it tucked in. Yes, the side neck is cool and all, but because of the thickness that I just talked about in the previous clip, it's gonna show really under your shirt. So if you have a green shirt on, it's gonna look like you have a green rope chain on because that's just how thick this rope chain is. So when you're going with a thick rope chain, you wear it out, you flex it, you let the diamond cuts do the talking and tell them where you got it from. Of course, that's what this is. So the 11.5 millimeter Miami Cuban Link, not so much. On my neck, I got the 24 inch, and if you were to ask me, one, I would not daily wear either of these chains. Too thick, too heavy for my taste, but it's very easy to tuck this one in and keep it at a subtle look. If you just want a side neck, if you want a quarter kilo around your neck at all times, good for you. That's goals right there, but it's much easier to wear. It doesn't seem so loud, especially when you're wearing it. It just feels more subtle, and personally, that's what I like. And if you're thinking about being a big baller and buying me Chipotle every day for the next year, you can buy both these chains and stack them. I have the 24 inch, but just check out, because I really want to show you guys the sizing reference when stacked. That rope chain is just so loud. The Miami Cuban Link truly is subtle, but in person, guys, I'm wearing it right now, struggling to keep upright because these chains are heavy. It is heavy and it is a nice size chain. The Cuban Link is, but when comparing a rope chain to another chain, it's gonna be tough because the rope chains, and that, in my opinion, is why they're so popular. They just look bigger than they really are, or they should be compared to other chains around the same spec. So that is a crazy look, and then I two-chained them because why not? This is a Koji video. We have the 11.5 millimeter at 24 inches and the 12 millimeter rope at 26 inches. I really think this is a cool look. I would go with, and I'm a huge two chains at one length guy, but I like this look better than the previous clip of both at the same length. I like the 24 and the 26 inch because you have that separation, and they both, the Miami Cuban Link now complements that rope chain, or vice versa, as compared as the rope chain just flexing on that 11.5 millimeter Miami Cuban Link. My recommendation, if you're going with a huge chain, you got to know how you want to wear it. For me, the rope chain is not, a 12 millimeter is tough to do every single day because the tuck-in factor is not there. I mean, you can, of course, but it's still going to be shown under your shirt, if that makes sense. The Miami Cuban Link, definitely more subtle. Both these chains are the most popular chains in the world, so some people are going to go Miami Cuban Link, others rope. In my opinion, there's no wrong choice there. They're both great chains. Depends on how you want to wear it and really which chain you like. The 12 millimeter rope is ridiculous. It's a heavy chain. It's a weekend chain, going out, flexing. Don't plan on tucking it in. The 11.5 millimeter Miami Cuban Link Link. I think it is heavy, quarter kilo, but if you wear it, if you're a bigger guy, if you just want to show, you could definitely wear that every single day. And then as well as you want to tuck it in, fine. It's easy to do, or easier to do than that rope chain. So let me know down below which style you would go with, if you would even rock a heavy quarter kilo chain like this, or if it's just too much gold for you. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on our next jewelry video.